Hi there and welcome to the Shoe Rainer Drawing School and my YouTube friend the Ranting Rhino, great name, he's asked me how to draw an Xbox 360 and a controller. I've done a controller, so you can go and find that on YouTube, and this is the Xbox, and he's obviously played all the games, he's fed up playing games and he just wants to draw the box now, so if you want to do that too, just follow, let's go! And here we go with a pencil and a pen and an eraser. And what we're going to do is draw a box, because the Xbox is not called Xbox for nothing. It is a box. So, and I've got to fit this all in. Hang on, I'm going to move that up slightly in the camera. There we go. That's so we want a box. That's not going to fit, is it? Hang on, I'm just going to have to move this slightly. Yeah, that's better. And so we want a box. Now, I've been drawing boxes for a long time, and I kind of do perspective naturally. If you kind of look here, I've got a ruler. I'm going to draw two lines through here, and these are parallel, okay? You'll find this line here is not parallel. That's kind of hanging out this way. And this line here, I actually want it to be a little more kind of like that. You can see now that that's not parallel either, in which case this is not going to be parallel. But these are going to be disappearing off to a vanishing point in that direction, as is that. And in fact these side ones will be heading off into a vanishing point too. So if I draw parallel there, that's not what I want. I want it to be coming in slightly. At an angle to give it that, and here as well, look, if I draw, those will be parallel, but I don't want it that way. I want it kind of like this. So all these lines will be meeting at a point probably a meter or two in that direction, and that's what gives it a three-dimensional look. Okay, the perspective. So that's that bit of the lesson done. Now that's the kind of the core of the box of the Xbox, and what you want to do is kind of along the top you can make it wider and curvier. So you want to curve around the front like that. Okay, so you're using that square as the basis for the building this curve. And then this line here will curve down to join the edge of the kind of internal box shape. And then it will curve out again and will come around the front like that. This line can then come down here and it kind of curves at the bottom, and that's basically your Xbox shape there. There's a moulding line down the side here, and you can just curve that out slightly, and that kind of does the job. Now we got you want two lines coming down there, and that's going to be your CD loading slot. There's a circle around the top. We have a line, two lines coming down there, so we have a little circle there. I don't play Xbox, so I have no idea what these little bits are for. Some kind of connecting things, I don't know. So they want to be slightly narrower, I think, like that. Now down here you want to find the center there, okay, and you've got this, which is a bit higher than that, because that's kind of the center of this, which will be slightly elliptical like that. Now, but it's not, it's nearer to this end than it is to this, so you've got more of a gap on this side. That feels about right. But the button in the middle is not kind of in the center. It's not like a target. So if you find the top and the bottom and then curve it in, that's where you will find the center of the button. Okay, so the button will be there, and we're going to like that. That'll do it, yeah. And then this section here is slightly curved, and it's nearer to this edge than it is to this edge, which gives you that curve. And then you have your cable coming out. Does that come off the page? That's fine. Now along here you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of little holes, the breathing holes, which are going to drive you mad drawing those. And then we want X box 360, and that's that very kind of I think it's a kind of a Helvetica light or something like that. So very, and then that B kind of comes back on itself there. Now I think we're ready. 5 minutes. Right. Okay. Ready to draw this in. So we have a kind of internal bit like that, and there's a kind of thing that goes across there, and then it's just millions and millions and millions and millions of dots up there, because that's a kind of breathing hole thing there. But I'm just going to shade that because we haven't got time to fill all that in. Okay, now come around the outside and just come to that corner there. Don't go around the front. Sweep it all the way down and sweep it round the front and sweep it round to the back and down, so you get all the nice curves at the bottom, and then you can just leave a little bit of space there to just to make it look like a corner there. And then you have this the moulding line there which curves, and then we have that kind of part of the button there, and the CD leading thing, and then we got X box. I'm trying to write upside down, like that, and then with a kind of a circle around there, and a little mark, and then here we have this. That's a dark one, then there's just a kind of a moulding line like that, and another moulding line like that. Now the circle bit here for the big button, you can maybe kind of go like that, and with the dot in the middle there. Right, draw around there, and then draw your plug in. Oh, you see, I should have done that. Never mind. That's the way it goes, and then that would be dark because it's a hole basically, isn't it, that bit? I know that much. X box 360, and then comes the really boring bit. I'm going to change pencil. We just got hundreds and 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 hundreds of dots. Okay, and you've probably got more time than I have, and you know, if you really like a really accurate drawings, then you can spend hours getting all those dots absolutely perfect. If you use a ruler to work out the lines, and then you just draw lots of dots, and that will look absolutely right. Good. So now I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to rub out these lines, and if they want to come out, there we are. And I'm using Rotring Tiki pens here, which are pigment ink, and they dry very quickly. So I'm quite confident rubbing out the lines, and I'm not going to streak. Make the ink streak. But if you're using another kind of pen, make sure that the pen and the ink is dry before you erase out all those lines, because otherwise you can get great smeary marks. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of shading in there like that, just to make it sit on the page. And there we go. Xbox 360. I hope you like that. And if you did, keep coming back to the Shu Rayner Drawing channel on YouTube, and you'll see a little button up there that says subscribe. It's completely free. Press that button and subscribe to my channel, and you'll get all the news and updates and whatever's going on. And what else? Yeah, if you want to see me in schools and you don't get YouTube, go to www.shoe-tube.com, and that gets through all the filters. And in the meantime, if you enjoyed that, keep coming back, keep drawing, practice, practice, practice. And I'll see you next time. Bye.